Hi everyone, I'm Darla Lucian of Darla Lucian Studios. Thank you for joining me today. We are going to be making clusters, fabric clusters today. And before we get started, I'm going to ask you to hit the like button. You know you wanna. Subscribe. This will help you and me. You'll get the, if you hit the notification bell, you'll get the next videos. I'm notified every time we got a new one. Comment. I love hearing your comments. What are you working on right now? Have you ever done fabric clusters? How do you do them? Do you sew them, glue them, staple them? Something else I haven't heard of yet? I would love to know. And share. Share with other crafty people to keep the inspiration rolling. All right. So obviously you can see I'm kind of leaning toward pink right now, but I did put in a little bit of some other fabrics too. So I want to kind of do a collection. I have a whole bunch of different little bits and pieces on my desk. I created these yesterday. I should show you those. So I have some red, some white, and pink. I'm going to get these out of the way for now, so you can see what I did. So what I did is I took strips of 100% cotton pieces, and I kept them in strips like this, and I stamped them, and then I cut them apart. So kind of toward the Valentine's theme. So I stayed kind of in the reds. So this one I was thinking I might make like a sideways belly band, which is why I didn't actually cut it apart. So I have different shades of reds and pinks. So roses I thought was very Valentine's-y. But then I also had some other stamps that I really liked. Delight in Life. I came across that one. You know, when's the last time you dug out your stamps and really looked at them all? It's been a while for me, so it was good. So Delight in Life and Delight in Life. I'm going to keep the kind of the same themes together so that it makes it easier. This one says Sweet. This is just a little snippet of a ribbon that I put XO on. I thought that was kind of fun. Be Mine. Love. Lots of love ones. Because you can't have too much love, right? I'm going to keep this heart one separate because it's more of like a belly band, so it's just a separate shape. And this one I stamped XO all over with, like when I was stamping off. And I just thought it ended up making like almost like a cool fabric pattern. So I kind of liked that. But there's lots and lots of XO ones. Then I came across these, I believe they're Japanese characters, or maybe they're Chinese. Isn't that horrible? I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure it's Japanese though. And so it has like the Japanese letters, and then it says the interpretation underneath. At least that's what I'm hoping, because I don't speak Japanese or read it. It says friendship. Harmony. So we have more love, love. All you need is love. All you need is love. Joy was one I thought would be a good one that I could use, and I actually printed it in brown as well. I kind of had it like chocolate, and then I also had black, different blacks that I thought was good. This friendship one I thought was a nice, I figured it could be versatile, not just for Valentine's, but for other times. And so again, I did black and brown as well as the red and pinks for that one. So sweet, sweet. You have to have sweet and chocolatey colors, don't you? Here we have some more wisdom, tranquility, the Japanese characters, harmony, tranquility again, be mine. Roses. So this is just kind of sorting as well as showing you, I guess. Love. Lots of roses, apparently. I was into roses last night. Was half asleep when I was doing this, honestly. Love. That one could be a good one for Valentine's too. There's a love in kind of a purpley pink color. And joy. Wisdom. That one printed really nicely. this one and this one are the same. They say, happiness is when what you think and what you say and what you do are in harmony. And that's a quote from Gandhi, which I really liked that. This one says faith. Faith in a different color. Love. Sweet. Uh-oh. Roses, get over there. Okay, so these are kind of quote ones over here. This one says, dreams come in a size too big so you can grow into them, which I thought was great. And so there's a few of those. It's the little things that make life big. So these ones that are quotes and these Japanese letters are all Stampin' Up. And then these other ones are font stamp sets that I've purchased. Not necessarily from Stampin' Up, although some of them might have been. Let me know if you're interested. I can always leave stuff in the comments if I can figure out where they're from. Faith. I really liked these. Joy. I think because I want to make some traveler's notebooks eventually. Peace. It's the little things that make life big. It's the little things that make life big. Grin. Pretty. Some of these one-off ones I'm going to put together. Joy. Where did joy go? Under roses, apparently. Love. Love and love. So some of them, the ink bled through, and other ones it didn't so much. So it's kind of interesting. Anyway, I liked all of the looks. I thought that they were kind of cool. And so I'm going to just kind of stack these across the top here so that they are ready to go should I desire. Boy, I didn't actually have that many of heart, did I? Interesting. Okay. I thought I had another one that I had left as a belly band, but I guess not. Okay. So, now, what we want to do is we want to start with some bases. So, for the clusters this time, I want to do fabric clusters. So, guess what I have? I have quite a few different kinds of pieces of fabric. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tear up a bunch of pieces, and then we can make clusters out of them and layer them and whatever else. So first things first is just to get a few little pieces so that we can build on them. And then I think I want some more, maybe squarish ones. I don't know if that's going to be exactly square. It's pretty big. It's almost like ready for a fabric flip. Alright, so we'll say that's good for that one. So that gives me 5. And then I'll do my other kind of green one. Might as well do the same ones at the same time, right? Kind of do a mass make or an assembly line kind of thing. Now this one I cut quite a bit wider, so I'll do a couple that are that size. And I like the frayed torn edge also because if you tear your cotton fabrics, it actually makes a straight edge and you don't have to worry about cutting wonky, which is perfect because I'm not great at cutting fabric. Alright, so then I want to, speaking of cutting wonky, I want just a couple of different shapes. So this one I am going to cut across triangularly. So that'll give me a couple like that. Okay. All well and good. So now we need some little bits and pieces to go on. So I have some of this blue, which I thought was quite nice. Oh, there's a little piece of blue. We might be able to use that too. So I'm just gonna do a couple of these as snippets of their own. That. And then I have this really pretty pink. If I can find the end. I cannot find the end. It just keeps going and going. Oh, it really does keep going and going. Because it's circular. I guess I didn't cut it apart yet. This is fabric from one of my daughter's little dresses, and she cannot wear it anymore. And it was one of her faves. And so she loves to see bits and pieces of it in other projects because it just, you know, the skirt just made her so happy. I can't even describe how often she wore it. She practically wore it to bed even. Okay, so that's probably enough of that one. Let me just get that out of my way. And then this, again, some more fabric from my daughter's dress. Isn't that cute? So I'm just, right now I'm just cutting pieces for bases and snippets kind of to go on top. So that we have some things to work with. I'm going to cut one of these in half too. Then I wanted to have some colors that were not traditional with these ones because I wanted to give some contrast. And so there's this really bright kind of lemony yellow, which I thought was fabulous. I'm going to keep this as a snippet with the white and the yellow. And then I'm just going to do a few of these, and then if I need more, I can get more. But just to remind myself that it's behind me. You know how it is, out of sight, out of mind, right? And then this is kind of more of a golden yellow. And that's quite a nice color too. So just put a few of those down as well for the same reason. Then I have a little bit of red, which I'm just going to leave like that, and I'll use it as I need it. And there's some red from a plaid shirt like that. Then I have some red pieces in a wider strip and even wider, and I'm going to keep them for now like that. And then there's this one. I'm also going to just keep that handy. And I came across this little bit of plaid from my son's shirt, which I thought was so cute. Really cute. And, oh, here's some more of that blue stuff. So let's use some of this as well. I can see enjoying this kind of almost baby aqua color. It's sort of halfway between powder blue and baby aqua. I don't know how your video resolution is, but it's a beautiful shade. And this is one of my favorite patterns. When I was kind of foraying into quilting a little bit, I almost got one of every color in this pattern because it's just such a great, it's not solid, but it's not so busy, so it makes a really great kind of filler pattern. And that's what we're going to use it for on the snippets as well. I think it will make a great filler and something to dress on top of. So then this is the other part of that dress, and it has like these beautiful big roses on. And I'm not sure how that's all going to look because like the small pattern works good as a background, but I don't know about these bigger stuff. We'll see. We'll give it a shot and we'll see. And there's just some of this plain pink. So, all right, so we've got some of our options here. So let's start layering some things. So first we're going to layer some fabrics, and then we're going to start decorating them. And I'm not going to actually probably put them together because I think I want to sew at least the fabric part and then maybe glue on some of the embellishments, but I'll layer them, and then I will definitely show you though how they turn out later, because obviously you're going to want to see. You're coming along for the journey. Okay, so let's see. This pink is so cute. Let's see, what does this one want? Maybe a little bit of the blue. Does it want blue? Maybe it wants a little bit of this kind of blue. Well, that's cute on there. Even like that, looks good. What about a little bit of bright pink? Is there a smaller bit? Like that. There. Okay, so I like those three together. Then what do we want to put on there? Delight in life. Okay, I like that. Alright, so I am just using some lids to put my layers on. I'll put them off to the side, and then we'll put the decorations with them. Alright, so this is another bigger piece. Let's see. I don't always like to put things perfectly centered, although the other one was more aligned. This one says peace. What about that? Yep. See how easy this is? Thought this one would go nice with this. This is purple in, which I didn't realize. That's really quite pretty. Is that too bold? No, it's okay. Alright. What do we want on there? Dreams? Yeah. You stay. No shifting. You hear me? Okay. So, and this is a case where this doesn't have any gold on it, but I wanted to put a little bit of, for an alternate color. I like that one, so I want it to stand out. Okay. Let's see. And now I'm seeing that I'm using more of my neutral ones than my pink and red ones, but that's okay. Once we switch to the pink bases, we'll probably switch to the other. All right. Where do I want it? On this side with the darker showing, or do I want it on this side with the lighter stuff showing? What do you think? Or more of the medium color showing, maybe. All right. You've convinced me. Should put a little bit of this on. Be mine. Perfect. Okay. Let's see what else. Another one on here maybe? Oh yeah, I just need to shove some things around here. There we go. Now they all fit easily. Okay, let's see. That's too big. What happened to all the joy ones? Did I get over here somewhere? That's all sweet. Roses, there's joy. Perfect. It's a bit big. This one has a little purple on, which is kind of interesting. So this one would actually be fine with, oh, purple would actually be even better with this one, right? Something like that. That one might need to be a little reworked. I'm not completely happy with it, but it's not bad. So this actually was part of the same dress, which is why I think it's going to look great together. Obviously. There's a little tiny bit of white that I'll just throw in my bin to stamp later. Yeah, that matches obviously really great. But we need something in the middle. Blue. That's nice. And because it has roses on, I think this is the opportunity for roses. What do you think? Let's see. I've got this deep pink one. Oh yes, perfect. All right, so look, we already have 8 done. So I'm gonna put the next layer on. And then we can do our next ones. Okay. Well, now that I grabbed this rose one, I'm kind of interested to see what we can do with it. So let's just see. And it's quite big. So I want to cut it down, but I don't want to lose too much of this rose part. So let's cut it that way. That'll give us something to work with later. So the trick here is to put something on, but not too much because I don't want the roses covered up too much. Does that make sense? It's very sheer pinky stuff. Must be nice underneath. Or kind of like so, or like so. Maybe we put the roses on top since I'm so concerned about it. Like that. It's quite a big cluster that way. I don't think so. I think it's too big. I need to try a little smaller. So maybe I cut this one in half. How did I do that last one? Okay, so I put a blue layer in between. So I don't want to repeat that. So pink layer. Alright. Kind of make more snippets when we're making our clusters rather than like bold pieces because we don't want to take up too much of the pages. There, that's cute. Alright. See, we still have some blues. Well, that's striking, isn't it? Too many different ones. So I think I'm going to switch to some of the red stuff. Alright, so that gives me a little bit to work with there. I'm going to grab a little bit of this stuff too. So this can make good in between layers, but it can also make a good background. But frankly, since we're putting words on top, it could actually be good on top too, just because, I mean, it would frame one of our red printed words very nicely, I think. Anyway, so it gives us some options. So, like what I meant is is like, here's this, or even this one a little bit bigger. I mean, that looks great, doesn't it? That behind, and I need something else. What else do we want? Or is that good enough? You know what, that's probably good the way it is, actually, because this is such a big piece. These are coming together awfully quickly. Should we get some love in here? Ooh, this nice deep red. Perfect. And I don't even mind all the strings. That's pink. These are all quite pink. What else that we have? Oh, Joy. Joy works in. Let's see if we bring in some of our plaid. Kind of make a longer and skinnier piece, but I like that idea. Just a few different shapes, right? Okay, well, I'm going to keep going and kind of build some of these together. You get the idea. Layers, layers, layers. 2 to 3 layers is great as a start, and then we'll embellish that. And so we'll try that out tomorrow. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take care, and we'll just catch you in the next video.